Yeah, I might have had like a weird CPU overload or some weird hang when I was loading something. So sometimes when that happens, it will delay my stream, but not through like the network. So there's like a built-in like hardware delay or something. That happened during Helldivers, but it didn't happen during this. But I did have a couple weird moments of hanging in the game. And I did a studio mode for a few seconds. It really shouldn't have caused anything. It should keep everything up. I don't know, weird. Well, I'm glad it's fixed, yeah. Usually I can tell when that's happening when I turn off the stream because it takes way longer to turn the stream off. I don't know why. Anywho. At least we're back. Oh, that's why I was kind of stressed. I know. I was worried my computer had some weird. Because it did ping occasionally during the game. And I had that one blue screen 2 days ago. All the Helldivers and stuff. And at its moments. So that's probably what it was. Computer issues bother me, man. So this has to be this way. 2 need to be the same. 2 need to be up till July. I don't know when I'm gonna do upgrades. I really need to open my computer, clean it, put in my other SSD. Probably should reapply some thermal paste. I used to pretty much never be able to hear my computer. Now I can hear it just a bit. And I don't know if it's because it is running a little hot or if I'm just paying more attention. Because I'll run it overnight. Well, it's just on the background. I don't really watch it. Maybe I should do some shit. But if I had the money, I mean, I'd probably get a different monitor. I would definitely get a different graphic card, but then I would need everything else. Yes. Yeah, probably. I mean, it hasn't been clean long ass times. Probably should unplug everything. It's a lot to unplug, but not a big deal. Unplug everything, open it up. I need to get a nice table for it or just on my counter, I guess. Preferably a lower table. Counter's kind of high for it. Then roll with it. I just worry because in the past I've had like slight, you know, not like a lot of like crashing issues with blue screens. Been kind of fine for a while. That like if I just fuck around with it, it'll just something catastrophic will happen. But it's like you gotta clean your shit out. Really cleaning it might just be enough, but who knows? Thermal paste probably wouldn't hurt. I don't know how often you're supposed to do that. Sometimes you look away, you come back, you just see the answer, man. Yeah, that's kind of my thing, is like, I can slightly hear it more, but like my performance hasn't really changed at all, and I'm very careful with my computer in every way. I'm just like, do I want to open it up and clean it? Like, am I trying to short something? Or, I mean, I did buy an SSD, an internal one. I have this USB one, but it's really shit. I mean, I really appreciate that somebody handed it off to me. It was my dad's old one, but it's USB SSD, but like it does not load like an SSD. It's very very slow. I don't know if like maybe I'm just got it plugged into the wrong shit. Who knows? But I think it causes some of these weird hangs because that's what I play games off of. So I'm like, well, it'd probably be good to install the other thing. I bought a 2 terabyte, really nice one. Really nice bang for my buck. But I just put games on it and it just runs and loads well. I didn't want to overuse my OS SSD because it's kind of dated. And then, so I'm the kind of guy to have a computer for like 10 zillion years. Anyways, yeah, that's just kind of how I am with them. It's like, oh, it worked. Like, I treat it good as I can. I mean, with streaming, I got a lot of stuff I put in there, and I tend to use the CPU pretty heavily just because, you know, I run the stream at a decent quality. I've kind of been lowering it lately. Hopefully the quality's not been too bad, but when I'm playing PC games, I tend to not have the CPU preset very high. A game like this, I don't think it would. I'm trying to optimize my resolutions. I've got it like at 860p or whatever. Would need slightly less. I did buy a CPU. Anyways, yeah. Hopefully you get a cool computer. What's in July? Is it just money or hardware? I forget. The scary thing about the hardware nowadays for me is, man, those GPUs are not cheap. And I don't think NVIDIA has any intention to make them cheap again because people are used to paying a shitload at this point. I'm just like, fuck. I ain't got money for that shit. My car, I haven't used my car in like weeks. Just broken again. I'm just fucking don't even want to think about it. I'll have a business car soon, but I don't really want to or won't take it to personal shits. Put so much money into that, it's like I still got more money to put into it. Like I'd rather use that money to buy like I don't know. Part of me is just like I'm just not gonna fix it anytime soon until I get like a stash of money. We'll see how the business shit goes though. But yeah. Point is, GPUs are fucking pricey. So is everything on a computer. I mean, at this point, the 1080 Ti, really, I could probably get a cheap upgrade. No, it wouldn't be that hard. I don't know. Like, I mean, it'd be cool to play Helldivers on like better quality or Talos, not in cockpit, but it's like, really, I don't have many issues. Since I rent games still with GameFly, like, it's not. I can generally play what I want. So. What is going? Like a nightmare puzzle. Alright, buddy. I will catch you later, man. Thanks for chatting. That one wasn't too Alright. This one's sat. This has to have 3 same, 1 opposite. We either leave it like this. If I left it like... Let's change. We left it. 3 same, 1 opposite. 1 same, 2 opposite. Should work. And it just look like this. Oh, 1 same. Never mind, that one's fucked. If that as is one opposite, that means these would all be lit up. This is lit up, those are lit up. This is one same. This was one same, the rest are opposite. What's wrong with these? This literally doesn't. Let's use this. A lot of logic fiddling, but where you start's kind of tough. I leave this open. This is the opposite, which means these all need to be lit up. But since one of these has to be lit anyways, we might as well do both. This has to stay this way. Since this is lit, it needs two things. Can't be this. Don't have much choice. two that are the same. This can't be the same. This one can. Oh wait, that's. These are all fine like this. Can I set this up? Promise these are connected now. If you do this. Like, yeah, the symbol's here, but it's like, how do I do this without the monster? Goofy thing, I said to keep changing one thing at a time until you could create the same shape, man. There's be logic at the beginning. Always. Wee. No. No. Finish. Oh, do I need your eye, man? Need your hawk eye, bro. Mention of puzzles, of secrets. Maybe you're here, maybe you know where I'm about to go. In 10 years time, I'll get there. What do you think, buddy? What do you think the gimmick is here? Fresh pair of eyes on this. Mark off. Put them on. Or fill everything but black. Okay. Are these black? The only ones that look black are the top two, right? Or are you counting these ones? This one. But not the one above it. Well, I'd have to count this one, wouldn't I? This looks the same. This looks there. Yeah. I think I tried doing everything but pure red. Maybe everything but pure reds. But the shadow is a thing too, so. Like, what is a pure red here? Probably these dark ones. I just looked that up in my own brain. Let me see here. I mean, I was doing everything but. Just hooked it up. Everything but. But with the shadow. Hard to tell. Oh, these look like two different fucking tones, don't they? The weirdo ones. Whew. I already erased the mark. Oh. Keep looking this over and I find out I keep fucking up. Let's try to prove one wrong. Doing everything but. Fuck. Yeah, that's the last one I got here. You understand? What do you think? The middle top black one is the same color as the one to right of it. So these. So these two are reds. this looks like these two, right? Or is it? These brighter than these? Very hard to tell. That's kind of it. Like monitor issues here. And even if that's not what they're after, it's very easy to get lost in the sauce because your monitor might be fucking weird. Like highlight all the pure reds. These are different. Used to be there. One of those markings. Those are just ones you recommend filling. Where's the second question? Oh, I see it. Let's see here. Is the idea to go for things that aren't red? Or are red? Aren't black or dark? Oh, light things, I see. Yeah, see, that seems like it could work too. But it doesn't. At least not how I do with it. This one has so many options. I mean, obviously there's shadowing going on. That's how these other ones work. The colors look different than they actually are. Shadow. One has like completely color. And the folds. America is like the first one up here, but it's like the hardest. I don't think there's any other mechanics at play here. The area with the shared mechanics was a floor or two beneath. How do I feel like this one's gonna be bullshit, man? The problem with having this many Intuit puzzles in this mansion is like you're bound to get a couple. We'll see though. Maybe there's a logic to it. My problem with these red ones is like, Jesus, dude, there's so many different tones, man. Like over here, it's like, there's 3 kinds of purple. Purple, darkish purple, and the darkest. And this I'm like, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. All these 3 are even different. This puzzle. If it was anything that was light at all, regardless of color. So this was light, as in the darkness it's lit up. And this one in the darkness is light. Like it was originally a light, it's just in the shadows, right? Yeah, everything's from the left. Like these are always going to be brighter, the inside. You think there's like a medium we're going for? And anything that fits in the medium? Like if I darken the first ones here, would it just be things that are red? Yeah, there's naturally dark things. Like this. And I mean, red's darker than white. Or pink, or whatever this is. But I mean, like, this count as bright? The red? I think I tried this. So you go for the bright ones. Red's probably bright on the flip side because being darkened from pink. These are both lit up. There's one red here. Dead center. This side is just the one. Flip and see how I've done this. Like, is this bright? Is this darkened? The problem is this. So with this, it's like there's 3 tones. With this, there's like 8 tones of darkness. Despite them all being different shades of red. It's kind of just... What I figured is like almost meant like Supposed to just find the pure reds. But even that is a bitch. I don't know about this one, man. Too many fucking options. Jesus, some of the other ones are just like copied over. Like, what was this one? Anything just gray, light gray. Not even light gray, just pure gray. I think these were pure gray. Or was it? How did I decide this? I know the light gray. Then I guess it darkens enough that these used to be light gray. Light gray. Light gray. Light gray. Light gray. This one, you just fucking look at it. Find this. This one there, the entire block was one color. Gray, light gray. He doesn't like it. And this one, it's like relative, I guess. These are all light. I just light. Dark. Dark on the inside and then the inside. Like, these all made sense. Good enough. This one just has like so much red of variant colors. I almost thought for a bit it was like maybe they flipped the inside with the outside, but like we look down here and it's coming out clearly like riveted something. No, it's like these. I don't see anything in the environment. Whew. Yeah, that's the problem, is there's too many tones. Like this one, it's like, you know, you can't really, I mean, you try either the dark shade or the light. A little much. Already tried so many. I mean, for every one of these, it's been the light ones. But these are both light of different type. Are all these considered light? Pinks, grays, and reds. So these turned pink. These were reds. Almost all of them. Not many left out. Like this one almost seems like pure white. There's no pink on the back end. They darken pretty soon. Like these dark ones only. To me, it's like you would just assume it's pure red, but I don't know if I'm just like seeing which of these reds there are. It's like, why not go for the deepest reds, right? So what is red dark? To me, this looks different from this, which looks different from this. And look at these three look completely different. I don't know if I'm just seeing shit weird on my monitor. It's like the reverse somehow. For no reason at all from the other ones. Like you grab all the red ones here and then it lightens. The reds. must be the same thing, but I guess not. Yeah. I mean, is it literally just ignoring everything and just picking the reds I can literally see for no fucking reason? No. No brain power. That would have been nice to be done with it. Fuck it. Whatever's red. And this one to me bleeds in a bit. Okay, they like fucking gradients, man. Yeah. I don't know. I fooled around with all sorts of color choices here. Interest in this puzzle. Kind of shit. There's just way too many. Like 10,000 tones, and even some of these look different to each other. And I don't know, monitor shit. Reds are always like a shitty thing to hard compare. I feel like on screens. I don't know if that's just me, but I think they bleed way more. These are different. This is the same as that. And these. What I already tried. Kind of rude and fucked. I mean, you're bound to get a couple, like I said, when you're having each of these art ones be slightly different, intuitive things. Kind of stretch it a bit, I feel like. Maybe it is clever, I don't know. Or we're supposed to assume, like, these are, like, super different. I've taken all these off. was going maybe this one turns into normal red. I'm looking at my other monitor. This one's like blue. Like blue and fucking red. I assume the light's coming in from the same angle. I mean, I would have to, because none of them get darker on the left from the right. These are already like black. Ooh. I don't know. I'm barely even thinking about it. It's like, alright, man. The other ones are cute because there's only so many options, and then you start to kind of realize what's going on with the shadows, and they play off it a little bit. I mean, like a lot of these are just kind of like nothing. I mean, I think this one's like a joke. And this is kind of just like an advanced version of the one above it. It's only different, really, from these other two because it's got different colors. But this one, they're all red. I don't know if it's supposed to literally just be this, but instead now it's shades of a color instead of different colors. There's like 7 of one color now, and you have to get that particular one of the 7. But if your monitor's not what we got, they're gonna look really fucking different. Like these two are the same to me. These look the same. These look darker, maybe. And these are red. It's like got a gradient. It's red, 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 red. These are pink. This one's like white. Just have the pink ones. Assume if this one's brighter than this, that this would probably turn into red because it'd be the next step before all these other ones. What's like a step under red? It's like probably these brown ones. Are all these brown ones the same? They're not. It's pretty fucking hard to tell, dude. Boredom zone, man. Only so many flavors, man. Especially if you get like the right idea. It's just like, alright. There's some shade of a right idea. If it's just like there's 50 tones and you're just supposed to be able to like tell the difference between all of them, then that sucks. I gotta say now that I'm a little closer, it's like this one, this one, this one, this one. Different, maybe? I can barely tell, man. Don't know, man. Kinda shitty. Super boring. Maybe it comes together in a cute way, but they're staring at like red, 7 shades of red for fucking 10 years. I'm like, not enough. Do these in whichever order you want. Well, logically, this is this way, they all have to be opposites on this, then this has to happen. Since this has to happen, we can start from there. If this has to be like that, unless I do this. To be all combined. Everything else is fine. Literally right. Now these are fucked. Oh, it's because they're the same symbol. I forget they can't be literally. unlikely this is gonna happen. I'd really have to fit around it. Although you could extend this to look like this. We're kind of locked in here. Logic things I can do, or is it just fiddling around from here? Well, it's unrealistic you would do this. Can't go any lower. So it feels more like you would fit around it. At least these would be there. If this needs two that are the same, then this has to happen. Okay. That has to happen. These two are the same. This is clear. Then where from here? We can't go anything below this. This needs to get cut off eventually. Could be more. Could be less. straight cutting it off. Shit. Something in it. I think we're close here. Figuring out how to put these together. This needs everything to be the same. That really just is gonna stay like this. Can't be across though. These have to have the same pivot point. This is where we were at before. How do I make one change? Fuck. These are next to each other, they kind of have to be connected, which means all of it. can't have it be the same symbol. That needs one. Teeny tiny change. What a nightmare. Another one. Do I take a break now? I'm gonna eat. Put him down, but I don't want to. Better. I'll be up late tomorrow. Okay, though, man. Try to get back on a work edge. I was up super late yesterday, just Minutes 3. I should try to push it forward. Looks like I pushed the sketch forward and then it was like super dead all day. Because I want to push it some more. Still got some puzzles left. The shitty red one, the one with the broken thermometer looking thing. Obviously the mega puzzles in the middle, which I don't remember how I got there. This one. I don't even know what this will light up. I'm just doing all the red ones will get you something. I feel like I need a break in general, even if I don't go to this one, all opposite. Has to start now. And if these have to be this way, then these have to be that way. This has to have one the same. Oh, here you go. This is all opposites. That has to be that way. And if this has to have one the same, this can't happen. It has to be this one. One the same. One the same. It should be fine. These have to be this way, that means this has to be like that. It's unlikely that we're gonna make this gargantuan thing, but maybe. That means this is already really large, and it's a very particular looking thing. Few things that look this isn't even right. This one in particular. sides. If this has two that are the same, that means probably like this. Now it's got this. Just need two that are the same. That'll be this. This needs two that are the same. Two that are different. Can't go up because it'll fuck this one. Can't go down because it'll fuck this one goes off. One's slightly wrong. The only thing wrong. Oh, this. Where the fuck am I seeing this shit, dude? Tip of each of these, huh? These. Are these both slightly different somehow? That just feels fucked. That's this one. How do I click that? Works there, work there. Don't work there. No, don't work there. Why do these have the extendo? It's a pain in the ass, man. do this, I guess. 3 the same, one opposite. But I suppose I should start what I have to do. I mean, these have to be like this. I can't get 3 the same otherwise. It's gonna have to. There's not much choice. Can't do this. Fix this one up. Oh wait, forgot about that. Yeah. This one needs to happen. I can't put it on the inside because this can't duplicate it. If I put it below, it's gonna start connecting them. That little chunk on the end here. This one needs one that. Okay, why not? Track of this one, man. I spent so long on it. This needs 2 that are the same. Because of this has to stay. So it has to be this color, so there's gotta just be one added. We can't add it in here. I really I don't think we're supposed to connect these. It really just kind of has to be this. And this is fine. This is not. I take this one off. And okay. Well, we got this other one now. Everywhere except this one. And we're at the same problem as before, but this one's one different. Guessing these can't disconnect at any point. And I somehow missed it. Like everything was kind of a logical step to get here. This is your problem. You need it. Missing something with this. Some weird preconception about this. It'd be fucked if this was like, it'd do it all clear or some shit. That really shouldn't make a difference. I don't really have a choice because this one's set up already. It starts the chain reaction. Where along this road I made a mistake. Focus. Just want to kind of finish this one. It seems cute. It looks constant. If then type of thing. One of these. these can't do something, then that means they'll have to kind of mirror it. Cool idea, but then you get to the end here and it's like, it's having a fucking fit. Can't connect. Unless it's two giant connected fucking pieces, but I don't think. They have to both be able to flip on a single point and be like matched. Like this one point here is what's causing it. And if you just clicked all these, you'd have space. It's one of the only moves left. These have to be opposite. Since these are already set, you need 4 opposites. I mean, these have to be. Since this has to be, well, then these 3 have to be. So if everything filled in here is set in stone, the only way for this to have one opposite, or one same, excuse me, that there's just really not. If these are set in stone, the only way to have 3 sames is to do this. Now, what was the reasoning for? Some logic that I did, or it was this one. It has to have one that's the same. Okay, there's the connection. You have 3 create these. I mean, you could rotate them, but because it's such a large, wacky object, you're not gonna be able to like rotate it because they're not gonna be symmetrical. They have to shift on the same point. Must be somewhere I go wrong on it. This has to gain this because otherwise this is here now. Whew. This is here now. Can't do this because then this will get fucked. The only way to get 2 that are the same as I have. you do it to this? So this is something that has to be there. Okay, they're all the same now. And then you get this needs two that are the same. Just can't, these won't, because then it'll connect and create something. I try to put this back, fuck this one. Lock them down so they can just. Then you end up with this shit again, man. Can they connect in a way where it's like technically they could be one big thing? I don't even know if that's like a deal. I mean, I guess if it was one entirely big symmetrical thing, maybe that's where we're going with it. Like, you do just connect them at some point, create some ungodly freak show. This needs two that are the same. We go up the no-no territory. Go down. This, which doesn't fundamental work, it has to go sideways. And then you get the problem with this. Single one. These are really only the bonus moves we got right now, man. Neither of them are gonna solve this issue. Oh, it's fucked up. I mean, coming down doesn't make sense because it fucked this up. Making a connection doesn't really make sense to me because of this. This worked though, this big thing. Because it's completely symmetrical, I guess. This would be symmetrical. What is this? safe addition. Okay, there. Like you can just click that in. It's a cool puzzle, man. It's just like one logic step in a row over and over. But you also need to realize that you can make this one giant, like technically if they all rotate the same way, because it's all centered around one big thing. As long as it's completely symmetrical in other places, like this will work. Come to that realization, you just assume you did a logic. I don't even know what these unlock. Do that shit, but the windy puzzle, or the red puzzles got us on lockdown. Just me? Very light flash. Is that on both monitors? No, I don't see it on the other one. Just this piece of shit monitor. There's like a just ever so slight blot. Yeah, it's just monitor. Because it's the world's worst fucking it's kind of just... Oh well. I just wonder if like that has anything to do with the issue. Like a brightness thing, power thing, or it just happens to just have a light flicker up there. Whatever, man. This shit. I don't remember where like the super room was. It's behind like the wall. Still haven't figured this one out either. Oh, what the fuck up with this one? Okay, you can see that out there on the right, so you'd assume this is just related to it. Symmetry thing, but it just doesn't make sense. I mean, it just opens up a shortcut, but so do all the hard puzzles, so it's like, at some point. And then a lot of them you'll just solve and they don't do anything. There's probably some tally somewhere. I'm trying to remember how to get to that one crazy place. Even down here. Also that. Might have been the tutorial area. Makes sense. Yeah, and it just doesn't show it for some reason. I mean, I guess I can see where you're going. That answers that mystery. Puzzle maker room down here. I think there's more for me to solve in this though. Yeah, I got pretty tired of doing those. We never finished this shit. Never even went in here. We're gonna do this. Good. Did everything on the outside. Oh, we got 2 more to do here as well. These are just ones I can do now. A little bit of shape stuff. But this is probably the meat of what we got left is this area. Kinda want to do some of these late. What is this even gonna? Probably this path. Or it's just its own thing. I mean, it's a huge fucking monitor, so you know it's gonna push. These aren't even the bigger room I was talking about. I don't remember where the fuck I have to go to get to that. While I'm watching something else, but there's not too many left. I'll start getting goofy. Hell, you know, look over. Think about. Go watch something. Think about. I mean, I could. This audio shenanigans. This. Two separate things. God, we just did one of these too. Another logic one. 3 more of these, and then another up there, and then another over there. Mamma mia, and then one on the top right. Ooh, baby. I should go check the log. Here, back. I take this. Alright guys, a little extended break there. Kinda needed it. Didn't know if I want to turn off stream. We'll do a little bit more. Put my bed back together and no brushing, no flossing. And then I needed to put something back in the dryer. And I figured nobody was caring too much if they will pause on this anyways. This is one of those that's kind of hard to probably jump in and watch any. It doesn't have like the action or like, you know, spectacle or anything like when the puzzles are solved. Or usually just a door open, which is fun. I mean it's fun. It's cool from players. People are dying. They're missing anything there. It's probably my ears or something. Almost always is, man. These shapes have to be exactly the same. No rotations, same orientation and everything. Man, them fresh sheets, I'm almost like, damn, get in there, man. Extend this out a bit. No, not really. I really couldn't. I don't want to go solve that one that Guido and I were talking about. That'd be a good break point. I don't know if I will right now. Probably at least knock this little one out. Oh wait, I forgot I had. There's gonna be a lot of time investment ones left, man. This one kind of just told you the answer here. I was like, oh, I'll just try 3 squares and a thing. There it was. Wonder how often that's actually come in handy. See, I don't even know what solving this did. It's just here. This is its own thing, man. No power. Gotta be some tally somewhere. I mean, if this is clear, then that would mean if it went to the right, this would be clear. It's blocked off, but this has to come out. Oh. Bring this up. Now let it come back around, like maybe. have to look like that to make this work. 8. There's some logical deduction shit here, but already thought. This little maneuver here. Six more moves. I think this has to happen. This feels like it kind of has to happen. Maybe this doesn't. I'm gonna turn this into 4 though. It's like, what are you gonna do? 8, I have 9, 1, 2. flip, man. Like, kind of great. Like, even just something like this. Yeah. This one has some logic. Doesn't look quite as tight. This is on the wrong hinge. Like, this is on the. Okay, you know. You can't get this to rotate that way. This is on the bottom here. Probably, but. he's got it. A lot of these I can move around. I don't think they'd want you to like combine these giant shapes together. They go pretty far out, man. There's just no symmetry, really. So I don't think. This thing kind of hard limits us too, man. I feel like that's supposed to kind of mean that it separate out eventually. Extra spaces to fuck with. I just press space after everything. Either way, I think it's or not, I just kind of been doing it. Left hand ain't doing shit. It's hard to say there's a whole lot of logic when you've got this like gargantuan thing you can do here. Put it any which way, man. You might have to create one big thing and like flip it for the other one. These are kind of off limit. If I combine it into this, it just doesn't work. Like that's kind of built up. And it's like this needs 4. Really feels like you gotta do this shit. They're not even in really like any kind of symmetrical position, man. I'm gonna flip this thing. Unless we're supposed to be creating it here and like shit. He couldn't. Well, I got him. Damn, I'm quiet, chat. Pretty tired. I might break soon. A little less fun. There's a lot of just space and options. I think this is one of the most loose puzzles. Nauseous. You think it's the chickie? Yeah, I bet, man. Cheeky veggie rice. I mean, maybe the rice was old. Was it like instant? Instant nausea? Or like after you ate it a bit? Maybe it was the food. I mean, if it's refrigerated chicken, not frozen, I mean not rice. It only lasts for so many days. Like rice lasts not that long. Could have just got his shit. I mean, if it's like frozen, pre-made meal or something, I mean, those can be made poorly sometimes. Too full, was only half a meal left over. Restaurant stuff. Did they like have it in the car for a while? Maybe it was already on its way out. I don't know. It is odd. I mean, I would jump to the food before anything. But, I mean, I've had nausea in the past, just based on my equilibrium and shit. Yeah. All the water and the sinuses, I'll get nausea. I mean, I've been dizzy a little bit today, but I don't know, man. Sounds more linked to food. If you guys' fridge is cold enough. Power going weird on it. Could be all sorts of shit. Well, man, hopefully you feel alright. You doing any medicine or just it's not that bad? That just happened, man. Acid reflux, maybe? Yeah. I mean, I've gotten a little nausea from acid reflux. It's a shit feeling to have. Because once you start feeling nauseous, you kind of keep thinking about it sometimes. It could be kind of a chain reaction. Hopefully you're right, man. Yes. Never like to hear that. This ball. It's so loose. I'm just like, This is huge puzzle with like, there's so much extra space to move these around, and I don't know where the logic is. Like, there's probably something there. Maybe you're just supposed to freeball a design and somehow only one word. I probably should take a break. Some of these are running together a bit too much for me. Let's come back another time on that. Sadly, this is the area with give you shit, but I feel like most of those in there aren't. Let me still got this. I don't know what is up with this one. You'd think this wouldn't be that bad. Here I am. These work fine. You rotate it and it just looks the same. Oh no, because it's got the same design. we'll stop after this. We'll see what's in here. I mean, it's gonna be like 30 more miles. See what's in there and whole video. So you need to think for the sake of enjoying this. We're gonna played quite a bit of it today. We're running together since most of the game, I would say, especially playtime, is which is fun. I think the pace breakers have long gone at this point. On the bigger and bigger thinking shite. At least gotta look like that. Much more likely this could. Can I make this happen? Probably not. This thing bad. Fat bastard. Kinda not a whole lot of. it off at all. Oof, man, they really liked these fucking shape puzzles. There is a lot of shape puzzles. Your war tonight, sir. Whoa, puzzly. These are like not only probably the hardest ones, the most rules, but there's a maybe it feels like a lot more than the others just because it's like the time each of these take. It's pretty tricky. And there's quite a few. It just keeps going, man. I don't feel like I'm learning something each time either. You're kind of doing stuff you've been looking at for a bit, and even then, it's like you still have to think about all the rules forever. I would say this has probably been the zone I would probably for a little touched up. If there's ever to be one, man. It could be toned down a bit. Like another gimmick or rule, and this one is kind of down or something quite a bit. Maybe not. They just get a little samey, I guess. But, I mean, this is the meat of the game, though. There's a couple puzzles like that. The thermometer one, the red one, the Giga Room, I don't remember where the fuck it is. The last 15 billion down here. There might be a couple other, like, large panels hiding around. I remember. I do wonder if there's a place to see the red folding screen. Yeah, that one. I'm so bored thinking about that one. This just seems kind of goofy, man. Estimates like these where it's has to create one big spinnable thing. Like these technically be fine, but problem is it's not one big 4 wide thing. These are fine. He says pretty bullshit, gonna. The red folding screen. There ever was to be one, probably something in that mansion. They're all kind of goofy. Reflective. What are they supposed to be, like mirrors or some shit? The light coming off them is muddled. That's supposed to imply it's a mirror? You can barely tell there's anything muddled. Maybe it's the red levels. My monitor. Like there's like 3 or 4 where it's like they kind of have gradients. I'm like, maybe I'm just supposed to pick those out. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I mean, the idea of some of those being mirrors is cute, but red's probably. I don't know, maybe that's just my monitors, but you can barely make that, especially when there's like 50 choices on there. Gotta oil this awesome chat. Yeah, I'll have to go back and take a peek. Conceptually, if that's what it ends up being, I mean, that's cute, but practice a little too much variance there. Yeah, I think if there's going to be mirrors, you'd want to have a few less tone and color options there to make them stand out a bit more. Otherwise, it just looks like a poorly done like color tone or shadow. I mean, assuming that's what's going on, but that's just how it looks. That's the first thing you'd expect. Especially when a perfectly done mirror. Or not much. Need to swallow some water or something. Yep. Stuck in my throat. Right, this is some kind of combo of these. I mean, we make some kind of doohickey. Quite sure. Has to look the same no matter where you spin it. Keep saying I need to take a break. We're fading out a little bit. Oh my god. Puzzled. On the music wheel. Maybe we'll try to go do that one and then might go to bed. We made some art. Like I said, we really, other than that area bottom right, in the mega area. Hopefully we can finish up tomorrow. And start Shadows Overloading. Not a rush or anything, but that started. Get back on Gamefly. Those are supposed to be like the ones I can barely tell are gradients. Are these the only three? It's supposed to indicate like what does it reflect in these? Another one, I think. Are these just supposed to be valuable? Looking at my other monitor. Can't really tell, man. Wouldn't these just generally not be reflective? What are they reflecting off? Now that I've noticed my panel flashing a bit, can't unsee it really. It's very slight. It's mostly just in certain areas you'd even notice. Pretty lame. I still don't really get what I'm looking at here, man. There's maybe a few on here that are like reflective. Is this reflecting off of this? But this is darkened. What am I reflecting? Oh, this isn't dark. But this is reflecting. fall asleep. Maybe I'll think about it tomorrow. Yeah, the gradient, it's just kind of crap. Like, even when you've got like a bazillion ideas, and maybe even like part of the right one, you're just like, what is even happening? What am I even looking for? Which one am I even like trying to add on? You're like, well, something with a bunch of red, you just assume the most pure red, right? It's got usually just one tone, except this weird ass one, which I get maybe is some reflective thing. The gradients, and it's like, I don't know. Also, when it's just one like colored tone, too, it's like you get bleed and shit. I would say the bleed hasn't been too bad on this. It just ends up kind of fucking far too many options for something that's, while related to these, supposed to be kind of intuitive on its own. Especially if it's some weird mirror shit. Can't even tell. I mean, that would be neat, but like something much tighter, focused on the aha moment of realizing that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty tired, man. I think we'll just stop for now. Come back, fresh. So we got a bit left. Anyway, yeah, it's been good stuff. I've enjoyed it. We're about 16 hours in. I think as far as just raw, it's definitely more of a raw puzzler. I think for most of its game time, which is cool. But I definitely think the novel manipulating the environment or finding things in the environment or using kind of that sort of reasoning is a bit more of a highlight for me. I think the difficulty, the amount of puzzles that are more from just raw puzzling, which is cool, but there's a fucking 10 zillion raw ass puzzle games. So in a way, those kind of bring it back down to earth a little bit. Still a lot of fun. I still think it's cool. But yeah. I feel like I need a break. Pace breakers and stuff are a little farther between in the end because that's like I said, the reasons I mentioned before. So good stuff, and yeah, and we're starting to see a couple weirdo puzzles. Also areas like the mill. Is that the area that the least amount of people finished on the achievement list? Yes. The mill's like a much harder mechanic with a lot more like nuance and rules. And the puzzles take a lot more, and that's fun, that's cool. But there's like a lot of puzzles for that though. They, a little more samey. Overall though, I don't think those complaints are really big complaints. I think it's been a lot of fun. I think it's been cool, been enjoyable, but some of the areas toned down, or some of the gimmicks kind of either simplified and split off in like another gimmick, and then keep the complexity and difficulty, but more from the myriad mechanical stacking. I think that's definitely kind of the highlight. And it's there. It's not like it doesn't. Like some of these zones, you're like, oh, these are cute, and you're through them in like 10 minutes. And then you're like in the ones that are just more like raw puzzly for like hours and hours. And I mean, something more raw puzzly is going to be generally more difficult. It's kind of intuitive, but sometimes a little bridge would be right. I think overall it's still cool. I think really, if anything, I mean, more exploration type of shit would have been a fine enough pace break. The mill's pretty dull to like run around. There's not really anything going on. Yeah. Anyways, it's been fun. I don't know if really there's any like hidden stuff in the environment at this point. I'm trying to think, maybe not. And then any kind of big meta puzzles. Really, all these big puzzles kind of just unlock shortcuts. And I feel like there's some reason there, but kind of cool if there was some feeling of progression. It's a fun thing. I mean, just doing the puzzle on their own is fun. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. But it's like, I also feel like I kind of need a break. Granted, that's probably just tired as fuck. I usually don't take a whole lot of breaks on stuff. Granted, I have played like fucking 8 hours plus probably. I think a little bit more like progression feeling, not just like a checklist if you finished all. Yeah, they bring it up again. When they had the lasers that would be busting through all the different levels, and it's kind of a way to like show some kind of grander progress that carried even through side stuff. So when you kind of solve like a shitload of puzzles and like nothing happens a lot, or just create the shortcut, at that point it's just for its own sake, which is cool. But you can have both, right? By the end, I'm sure it will matter that we have them. There's at least achievements, and like I said, they're fun enough that I like to just do them. But it's one of those little things. I think just crank it up a little bit. I mean, I don't need to be a hamster in the wheel. It's not that big a deal. Case breakers and rewards and stuff. Anyways, good stuff. I'm enjoying it. I think it's pretty good. Definitely unique. Well, unique. It's very few games do the. Well, a lot of games do learning of gaining knowledge and using it, kind of manipulating it. I mean, like your Outer Wilds or something. That's about knowledge check. Any of those kinds of things, like your TEDx shit, like knowing you can do something. But this is in a more like raw puzzle format, right? It's like, oh, you're learning like it's like you're learning the ins and outs of like a Sogobon or something, like that kind of thing. Like oh, you can do this type of things. I don't think you're like surprised you can do certain things in those. It's not that kind of game where you've been, the entire game been able to do something and you just found it out. It's more like that's more of like a discovery thing. That's more like understanding mechanics, but with shitload of player agents. I really like this one. Like I said, each area is kind of a little bit more regimented, more closed off. They'll like incorporate a few other puzzles that. Generally, they'll lead you on through the puzzles to kind of come to the right conclusions and stuff. Pretty cool. I enjoy it. Yeah. Anyways, we'll probably try to finish this tomorrow. I'm feeling. And follow it up with Shadows Overloading. I think will be our next game, and then probably Patrick's Parabox and Needy Streamer Overload after that, in whichever order. Unless something pops up. We get through those before team changes happen. Also do them earlier than later. Alright guys, peace. Those are the thoughts if anybody